by heart this address. Suppose my university address is 110 Middlesex Street, London, E1 7HT. Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel Northumbria. Previously I made a video on Pre-CAS interview part 1 and many people liked it and they want to know more about the Pre-CAS or credibility interview question and answers. So let's get started. Not only about the studying in UK, but also I make YouTube videos on hair transplantation as well. So please follow my channel Namano and watch my videos on study in UK, my hair transplantation journey as well. Let's get started into the video. In the previous video, we have discussed different questions that Pre-CAS interview. The interviewer may ask like self-introduction, why you are choosing the UK, and also about the university and the course and our short-term and long-term goals after completing our masters in UK. So now I have come up with other set of questions like they can ask you when did you complete your previous studies and what did you study, what is your most recent qualification and when did you receive this qualification. So this like a straightforward question. You can say I have completed my studies in 2019 2022, whatever it may be, and you can say year and course as well. Like in my case, I have completed my BSc in statistics and computer science. Some other person may complete BTech, computer science, civil engineering, whatever it may be. You need to answer it. So next question is what you have been doing since you completed the qualification. Suppose in my case, I have completed my bachelor's in 2019. So there is 3 years of gap, right? The interviewer may ask us why this gap or what are you doing after your graduation. So mostly people go for job or go for other higher education. So you can say we have been working as a data analyst or business analyst since 3 years in whatever work you are in, whatever job you are doing. We need to mention those things. This work experience is important as we need to attach the same in the visa as well. So next question is where is the money coming from to pay for your tuition fee and living expenses, and in this we need to answer who is providing the money, what is their income, where does the money come from, and we need to tell them the evidence whether we are providing, whether parents are providing, or do they have to support any else financially. For this question we need to give the answer like from where the finance is coming. Suppose for the masters we need to 16,000 pounds, and for the cost of living if you live in London it is around 1334 pounds per month, which is 12,006 pounds per month. If you live outer London, the cost is different. So suppose overall we are incurring around 25 lakhs. So we need to tell them from where the money has come from. In my case, I told that my father is sponsoring me, and I also saved money, and also I told them I have few savings from my job. And you can also say I have taken education loan. Next, coming to the next question, do you have any family that rely on you financially support? Are you bringing any family members with you to the UK? If so, who? Are there any family members staying in your home country that you need to provide for? So this is a straightforward question as well, wherein are there any dependents on us, like if you are not married or if you are single, maybe the parents who needs you or who are dependent on you. If you are married, your spouse or children who are dependent on you. As UK is providing dependent visa as well, we can bring spouse to UK. So they are asking whether anyone is depending on you or you are bringing anyone to UK. The 15th question is, when you apply for your visa, will you need to provide evidence of money being available to you? Will this money in your bank account or any one of your partner's bank account? We need to say in which form the money is in our bank, like FD in the savings bank, or anyone is sponsoring us, or in our father's bank account or siblings bank account. We need to mention that. Next question is, how long has this money been in this account? As for the UK student visa, we need to have the required funds at least 28 days in our account, whether it is savings account, fixed deposit or sponsorship person account. So we need to have that money for continuous 28 days. So next is are any of the funds in that account borrowed from another source? If you have borrowed any amount from other source, you can tell that. But ideally speaking, if you are borrowed that money, they will again ask you who will repay that amount. So if you are going for studies in London, your parents need to pay those amounts. So this will make us in trouble. Better you can say the money is from parents or siblings. That's it. Next, do you have any family or friends currently living in UK? If yes, who are they? What are their names? Where in the UK do they live? What are they doing in that UK? Are they studying or working or married? How long they are living? So these questions they can ask. If you have anyone, you can say yes, or else you can say no. But if you say yes, they will ask you the questions like where they are staying and how long they are being there. You need to give all those details. You need to know their address, what job they are doing, or if they are studying, which university they are studying. So you need to know all those things before saying this answer. Next is, where are you going to live during your studies? So for this question you need to answer which area you have taken the accommodation, how much it cost in a month or in a week, and how long is the distance from your university, and how much money it will take to travel through this distance. So this question is very important because as we go to UK, whether it is London or outside London, we need to have accommodation, right? And for accommodation, as per the UKVA, we need to have 34 pounds per month in London and something around 1000 pounds per month in outer London. So we need to have those funds and we need to look into these accommodation. Here my answer is I have looked into the couple of accommodations near Ilford on websites like Spare Room, Amber Student, Student.com. Even if we ask the university, they will also provide accommodation details. Sometimes university also provide accommodation, but it's based on you. If you are coming as a group of friends, it's better to stay in private accommodation, and which will cost less actually. So for me, I have looked into two accommodations at Gant Hills, Ilford. It is a twin shade flat. It costs around £450 per month, including all bills. One more is near Barking, which is £150 per week, including all bills. Both these accommodations are 10 miles away from my university, and it will take around 25 to 30 minutes to reach the university. If you are going to the university by bus, we need to mention which route we are going. If you are going by train, we need to mention which station we need to take and which station we need to arrive. So we need to see both the stations, and from station to your accommodation, how long it will take, how much time we need to travel again. So all these connections and all we need to carefully look into. Simply you can look into Google Maps. Let you show. I will show you how far it is from my university and its London campus. So suppose if we are staying in Ilford, you can see, right, it is 35 minutes by car. If you want to see public transportation, see it is Elizabeth line, and these are the bus numbers which we can go, and it takes around 29 minutes time. In this way you can search our distance from accommodation to university in Google Maps. So next question is, have you ever previously applied for any type of UK visa? If you say yes, they can ask you when did you apply, what type of visa did you apply for, was it granted, refused, if it is refused, why it is refused. These questions they can ask. Next is, have you ever previously applied for any type of visa to any other country? So similarly, same question, like if you went to other countries like Dubai, US, Canada, whatever it may be, you need to mention those details. And this question is very important. What is the address of university campus? As I previously said in the part 1 video, I failed in the Pre-CAS interview mainly because of this address information. As we are new to UK, maybe we are staying in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, whichever part of the world, we might not knowing these address right by heart. This address, suppose my university address is 110 Middlesex Street, London, E1 7HT. So when the interviewer asks this question, we need to tell exact university address. If you fail to say this address, we will fail in the Pre-CAS. So next question is, what is the duration of the course? The starting date of the course and ending date of the course you need to give. It will clearly mention your conditional offer letter or unconditional offer letter. So please go through that. And how much will your course cost? My university course fees is around 16,500, but I got a scholarship of £3,000. So my final fees is 13,500. Many universities are providing scholarship, so please check with the university and go through their university websites. So you will find how much scholarship they are providing. And do you plan to work part-time during your studies? For this question, you need to be genuine. Now for the student visa, student can work for 20 hours a week, and for full-time you can work 40 hours a week in term breaks. Or you can say, my first preference would be for studies, but if I get relevant work opportunities part-time, I will utilize those opportunities to gain industry exposure. This looks good, right? So till now These are a few questions the interviewer might ask you in your Pre-CAS or credibility interview, and these are the questions that are asked in my Pre-CAS interview from Northumbria University, London. Apart from these, we need to know more about our strengths, our weaknesses, and our future plans, and also questions like why do you need to provide UK visa. And regarding the modules, I have already mentioned, like in your course how many modules are there. You need to know the description of modules. Just not only go through your website and check the module details, but also research on your own. Then you will know about the course details clearly. If you are saying only whatever it is given in the website, definitely they will send you for retake, because apart from the modules given in the website, you need to know more. They can ask you, please elaborate. They can ask you to write down the description of modules, what are there in the modules. So you need to be thorough, and at least need to write 2 modules and their descriptions, how these modules are useful in your future career opportunities. So that's it from my side. You have seen the questions from introduction to ourselves, why you are studying in UK, why this university, why do you want to study this course, and regarding funds they can ask you about your university address, and also they can ask you university tuition fee. Moreover, they can ask the countries you have researched on, the websites you have researched. All the information you need to be thorough with. And when you are giving the interview, the interviewer might jot down all these points and give the result. Sometimes the result can be given immediately, sometimes they will mail you. So whatever it may be, please prepare well for the interview. Don't neglect it, as it is very important for your CAS letter. After your credibility interview, they will send you the CAS letter with all the details so that you can apply for visa. So in my case, I got the CAS letter within 1 day. Not even 1 day, like under 24 hours I got the CAS letter. Please prepare well and get your CAS letter. In coming videos, I would like to make videos on my student visa appointment, how I paid my insurance fee, how I paid the visa fees, and the overall experience of my visa appointment. Please do watch videos, please share, comment, and please subscribe.